So here I have my Toyota Starlet Glanza. I've owned the car for around, it's got to be getting on for about 8 months now, and those of you who actually watch the channel, oh god, the car's got to pull in when I'm literally doing an intro. Always the way, man. Hold on, bear with. So I've owned the car for around 8 months now. Those of you who actually follow the channel probably have noticed I've not really done too much content on this, but I brought it around last year. I think it was around August time, and the weather's not been the best. I've not fully got out and enjoyed it, and I've moved house and stuff like that, and it's just sat there, and I've sort of done bits in between, and that's probably why I haven't really filmed much on this. But I thought I'd give you sort of an update and a spec of what this Glanza is running and where we are with it right now. So when I brought the car, I'll do an overlay. The car was pretty much Bob standard on the outside, didn't really have any modifications to it. It looked quite a standard Glanza. Since I've owned it, I've done a fair little bit to it on the aesthetics on the outside, starting with the rotor grids. So we're running the Rotor Grid V wheels. They're 15-inch and they are an ET20. They're not ideal. Realistically, an ET38 I think would have been spot on for this, but I don't think the Rotor Grid V's do an ET38 anymore, and all I could get was an ET20, so that's what we're running. I had to purchase 20mm spacers on the front just to clear the brakes, and it worked, but then the wheels were sticking too far out the wings, and it was like, oh my god, such a headache. So now I've reduced the spacer down to a 15, and they definitely sit a lot better. Don't know if you can see, they're a little bit protrude a little bit, but the good thing is I managed to get oh, sorry about the wind noise if it's windy. Let's go over here. I managed to get some like various style carbon front wings for it, and I've not fitted them yet because one of them was quite rough, and we're doing something with them at the minute, so I'm not going to say too much, but that should alleviate the problems I'm having on the front because they're 20% wider. We've also put in two Cobra Motorsport bucket seats, and they look pretty fresh if I'm honest. Running the Luke harnesses as well. This seat here I got for £110 off of Facebook Marketplace, and it was in a bit of a bad state, I'm not going to lie. So I stripped the seat down, took all the covers off, I cleaned them all, put them in the washing machine about 2 or 3 times, got them up right proper smelling nice. Also got some fabric dye, and I dyed the top of the seat because it was very faded around this area, like it was quite white, and it wasn't dirt, it was just sort of over time I think it's faded from the sun and stuff like that. But I've dyed them, and they've come up like brand new, to be fair. So this one's only a small one, fits about a 32-inch waist, and then the driver's side is the bigger one, big boy seat I call it, because I'm a bit of a larger man. But yeah, so we've done the seats as well. Also going on to other bits, recently just put a new steering wheel on. Don't judge me for this because the centre don't fit, but we got a Motormech 350 wheel. It's suede, it feels nice, they're good, they're a good price, and they are genuinely a good wheel. I had one of these before. I didn't want to, realistically I wanted a Mod 69 Momo wheel, but I brought one for the EG, and they're like 230 quid, and I just didn't want to spend that money on another one. So I copped out and got a cheaper one, but they are really well put together, these. They're like not flimsy at all. Even the stitching, you look at the stitching on these, they are nice. And yeah, I think it was like 50 quid, and they're pretty much spot on. I am running a Momo centre section at the minute, just because I can't fit the Motormech one in there. But that was a really nice ad because I had an old leather one in there, and I just wanted to freshen it up, so that makes it look so much nicer. Going on to the rear. Right, as some of you know, I de-sound deadened it. I can't even say it. Deadened it. That was a bit shitty. It was all right. It weren't too bad. Done a little video on it. We saved a little bit of weight, but it looked quite shitty inside. So what I've done is I've Raptor sprayed it in white all the way through, and it come up really nice. This is the end product, as what you can see. I am going to get these plastics that come round here just to finish it off, but as it stands, it's all fresh inside. It looks good. Got to get a harness bar and maybe a cage and that at a later date, but so far things are progressing in the right direction, and that's, yeah, another good little thing I've done. I do really apologise for not filming a lot of this because I just haven't had the time, like I said previously, and with moving house and work and stuff like that, and I got a little bit disheartened with YouTube, I'm not going to lie, and it sort of threw me off of it. But I want to start trying to get a video out a month maybe, and yeah, this is why I'm doing the update. Anyway, going off track there, we got a rear lip for it. This is the rear lip. Don't know how well you can see it. I got the rear lip off of is it 86 Aero or something like that? I will tag them down below. Really good product, really. The fiberglass, it was all very nice, very well sort of, it didn't need much prep work at all. It was really good. Sprayed that myself, come out really well as well, with some, I think it's 2K spray paint. Yeah, really good. Recommend. Going on to the front, we are running a front lip as well, same company, fitted that and sprayed that myself, coming out well. We've got a little eBay like $7.99 splitter there that is literally held on by a load of tack screws going underneath. Sort of had to get a bit of heat on it to sort of bend it in the right directions, but I feel like that sort of finishes it off, like the front end. Still unsure on these circles as well. I've got another bumper, and like I say, that might make an appearance soon. We are running AR1 Nankangs all around, so proper semi-slick tyres. This weather's no good for it at the minute, but hopefully come summer, go on a few track days and actually get to experience them. But I did go out in the rain the other day, and I was actually really surprised how well they actually grip up, and yeah, they're pretty impressive. So they're worth a look at if you're looking for tyres. Changed the badges, went for a bit of gold. As you can see, the Glanza one's there, Glanza V there, Starlet one, they're all gold now. Changed the badge here to a gold one. Just little bits really. Other than that, that is where I am with the Glanza. Yeah, we're pretty much visuals getting there. There's a few other little bits I want to do, which I'm not going to say because I will try and get some videos out doing these next bits, but I just wanted to give you an update of where I am with the Glanza, how it's sitting and stuff like that. Fucking train, man. Choo-choo! But yeah, we also took it to Hybrid Tune, and we got a little pop and bang. I say pop and bang, it's like a pop and bang, maybe an overrun bang map on it, and it makes it more enjoyable. The amount of people who get the ump with you, like old people. It only pops though. You rev it up to around 4,000 revs, and then it'll start popping. Alright, let it off about 2 or 3. But that's all you want. I don't want it going pop, 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 because I look like a fucking knob. But yeah, how it is, when you drive along, drive up to about 4,000 revs, drop off, it'll go boom, pop, boom, and then yeah, then it's back to normal. So it's pretty sick. Hang on. Oh. But yeah, that is the Glanza as it stands right now. There's more to come with it. I do need to get some more videos out and start filming more. I say this in every video I do, but it's coming along well. We've put the carpet in as well. We have done quite a bit to it. I just haven't filmed nothing. You forget what you've done, but it's slowly getting there. And I've got a few plans I would like to do with it. And now summer's coming, hopefully be able to do a bit more and film a bit more, and we can get a bit more involved with it. But who wants to hear some pops? We'll see if we can get some. I've never had a car that pops and bangs, and when people drive past me with pops and bangs, I think, oh, what a knob. But now I've got one that sort of does it. I can see that it is quite enjoyable, as long as it's not too asbo anyway. But yeah, have to give it a little bit of a warm up, and then we'll get going. But the car itself, like the limited slip diff in it, it's noisy. I don't know if Kaz ones are supposed to be noisy. I've had it in the garage as well and had it looked at and stuff like that, and they say it's all alright, it's how it's supposed to be. They're supposed to be noisy apparently. I don't know. I don't know if it's drive shafts, if that's what the noise is, but they didn't say it was, so I'm a little bit at a loss with it, so we're just going to see what happens really. Also forgot to mention we had the gearbox fully rebuilt as well, because that went. So yeah, we have done quite a bit to it really, and yeah, we'll slowly get there.